Yo, forgive my Brooklyn, but that argument with Ish and Joe Budden was corny. Your boy Ish was well emotional. I see people talking about, oh, you gotta stop describing dudes trying to explain themselves as emotional. Nah, some was emotional. His face was getting all red, veins popping out on the side. Like, come on, B. And he's like, oh, y'all know me long enough to know I don't care nothing about that girl. This is how y'all get fooled. There's so much sucker shit on YouTube and other social media platforms that y'all start to confuse it with real shit. These dudes, I've said this before, long time ago, probably when I was doing the Fuckboy Chronicles page. These is real looking dudes, but they not real dudes. They real nigga affiliates. And because you're flooded with this shit, you start to confuse it for real nigga shit. Just because he didn't care nothing about the last 150 girls don't mean he don't care about Shorty. Obviously, he cares about Shorty because he chose to address this on the podcast. He's furious. He's beefing with Joe, who's supposed to be his friend, on the podcast about a female that Joe tried to kiss or Joe kissed and tried to sleep with or whatever. That shit is whack. And, I get it. Content is king and all that. But some things is not for the internet. Because that's the kind of conversation, friends are not, that leads to blows. Because I'm not going to do that back and forth with a dude yelling and screaming, but for so long before I put my hands on him. Now, whether or not we was really friends will determine after the fact, if I put my hands on him, if we still cool, if we remain friends. But what we not gonna do is you talking to me crazy, yelling and screaming at the top of your lungs about a broad that's not yours. Bottom line, that shit whack. That's not real nigga shit. And don't misconstrue it for that. I'm tired of y'all confusing this sucker shit for real nigga shit because there's so much sucker shit on YouTube and on the internet that y'all don't recognize real nigga shit when y'all see it. That was whack. I don't know Ish. I don't know Joe. I don't know even one of them. But Ish was out of line for bringing that up on the podcast. Oh, he said Joe brought it up. Whatever. We're not going to have this discussion. If you feel a way about the girl, if I feel a way about the girl, you used to bring it up, I'm not talking to you about this. If you my man and I value whatever type of relationship we got, we not doing this on camera. You bring it up now, homie, I'm going to talk to you about that later. We're not going to do this right now. What I'm not going to do is be huffing and puffing and yelling and screaming, veins popping out, face all red, talking about, ooh, ah. What is that, man? That shit is wild corny, man. And I know a lot of y'all not going to agree with what I'm saying, but I don't care. All I can say to that is, forgive my Brooklyn.